Bow 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 ba dow ba da ba bow wow 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 ba da ba bow wow wow bow 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 ba dow bow 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 dow da dow da da bow wow 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 bow 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 bow. Ka-cha! Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Galactic Seabass channel. My name is Sebastian, and today we are going to be having our 21st podcast. Holla at your boy. We made it to 21, baby. The lucky number, America's legal number. We made it. My podcast can drink alcohol. We can go have fun in Vegas. We can purchase recreational or marijuana. Well, Shamozy, look at that, rock and roll. There is a plane flying above already. My drink's in the fridge. However, I do have this coffee cup. So, cheers, everybody. Welcome to the channel. We made it 21 episodes into a podcast with a fake mic, and we're here. We're doing this live. This is real. It's been quite a week. It's been a hectic couple of days. However, we are here and we are alive. We're doing this. So, just happy to, be a human being on planet Earth. Enjoying my time, doing my thing. Comedy's working its way through. We're almost at the 1 year mark. The 1 year mark for me will be October 24th this year. And tonight at Border X Brewing, at a show hosted by Brandon Evora, I will be doing my 350. Oh, it's upside down. 355th set. So if I can bang out 11 more sets in the next 19 days, then I can do a year's worth of comedy in a year. So that would be kind of cool. 365 sets in 365 days would be pretty neat. So we're going to put some work in. Go hit up some mics. Might have to drive a little bit of distance. It's hard to make rent and do comedy, honestly. So, it's just been one of those things. Like, maybe one day it'll pay. I'm not really sure. I love making people laugh. It happens pretty consistently everywhere that I go. So hopefully one day I can use that in some sort of a career setting. Maybe even do this for a living. That would be sick. I wonder if anybody's watching. That would be cool. That's okay though. We're doing stuff. We're out here. It's been a hectic day. I really need to make a special shout out. This is on a very high note. It's on a very, it's not a very fun note. However, it's real. Those of you who have watched the channel over the years, you know my friend Andrew. We've gone on countless adventures together, from music festivals to, little LA adventures, and he's come down to San Diego, and we've played music together, made music together, and he's helped me with my album. I love that guy to death, honestly, and he's going through a family emergency right now, so he's flying up to Washington. His whole family's flying up there. I don't want to discuss any further details out of, respect for his privacy. However, if you would like to go support my friend Andrew, you can go purchase his stuff on Instagram or Etsy, those kinds of shops at Purple Jungle Studios. Again, that's Purple Jungle Studios. So please go and support my buddy's creations, so that he can help his family in this time of need. I just wanted to make sure I got that out there. I love you so much, man, and I wish you all the best with everything that's going on. All right, yeah. Let's. You know what? Actually, like on a similar note, this is pretty crazy. Just while we're here, might as well. I received a package from my dad's friend Bill. I think I went over it a few episodes ago. It was this card that everybody in my school wrote. They wrote something for me when my dad died, so I was 14, and a bunch of 14-year-olds wrote stuff, and I really need to go over that again because some of them are actually kind of funny. And there's this note that's very special. This note, I believe I wrote this to my dad while he was on his deathbed, and it hits pretty hard, from the mind of a child looking into a family, one that's about to go. So this letter says, "Hey Dad, it's me, Sebastian. You've been the greatest influence I've ever had in my life. You're so cool, and so many people care about you. I don't know anyone else as cool. I don't know anyone else as cool enough to have people from like 7 parts of the country come to see you." Okay, I'll wait for this plane out of respect. Let's just take this thing from the top. "Hey Dad, it's me, Sebastian. You've been the greatest influence I've ever had in my life. You're so cool, and so many people care about you. I don't know anyone else is cool enough to have people from like 7 parts of the country come to see you for like 2 minutes each. Dad, from when you taught me to walk to when you helped me with Algebra 2. Dad, you're amazing and have always been and always will be, quote unquote, sweet. I don't know how to say goodbye, but I could start with, I love you. Sebastian Fowler." Or, buddy. "I don't know how to say goodbye, but I could start with, I love you." Wacky. Yeah, I miss him very much. What a time reference, Algebra 2. It's so crazy. Yeah, wow, that's nuts. I miss my dad very much. I love him, rest in peace. I love my mom. She's alive. So shouts out. I don't know why I looked up. Dad, mom. Dad, mom. Okay. Ha. That is pretty crazy. That was funny. Yeah, that's nutty. Oh, cool. That worked out great. I made this stack of Stephen King books last night because they were all sort of all over the house. They were all my dad's old books. And it stacks all the way from the floor to right here. I had the super old Creep Show magazine from 1982. Super creepy. Right in time for spooky season. Yeah, spooky season's right around the corner. It sort of is upon us right now. I tried to do this challenge on TikTok. I wanted to do 31 days of costumes, and after 4 days, I became. I don't want to do that anymore, so I'm not doing that. However, I do have this idea for a 30-day countdown for when I turn 30, because that's going to be in November. So late November, I'll be turning 30 years old. So 2 days after my 2 days after my comedy anniversary will be the 1 month countdown until I turn 30 years old. So every day from the time that it's October 26th until November 26th, I'll do a song cover, because I started this secret music project that I'm actually not going to reference on here because I'm hoping it just does its thing naturally, and every day I'll do a cover. So hopefully that will be like a cool way to showcase my vocal range and music abilities, and do a couple of cover songs that I've always wanted to do with like no real reason, but it seems like social media is the perfect audience for content with no real reason. That's 90% of what exists. These NPC people, like, oh, gotta get the glizzy. Oh, hey, whoa. Glizzy, what the hell is wrong with you? Go to therapy. You have problems. You have serious mental issues. There's something wrong with you. Or there's this one guy on TikTok I watch who stacks these hex bolts, and then he gets to the last bolt, and he's like, and he never puts it on, and that's the whole thing, is everyone's like, put it on, but he doesn't do it, and he gets paid. This dude's just sitting at home holding a bolt over a stack of other bolts, making more money than you and I, and it actually really upsets me. So if we stop supporting these stupid people, they won't make any money. So let's go ahead and just eliminate that from society before that becomes the norm, because I hate it. I'd rather see a dumb person at least talk about something and have the ability to coherently listen, potentially laugh, or receive enough information to bounce off of and give something back. But it's just such a crazy thing that people are doing. Why? Why did hot dog become glizzy? What? That there's not even any of those letters in hot dog. Wait, the G is a G. Just the G, a dog. Glizzy. The L, the I, the Z, and the Y are not included in hot dog. They just call it a. I don't know. People freak me out, man. That is insane. I feel a strong cough coming on. Oof. Please excuse me. I'm slowly dying. I don't even know if that's just my lungs anymore, or if I have COVID for the 7th time. The flu is not even a thing anymore. It's just COVID now. So I've got the flu, I think. Slowly getting over it. Kind of stinks. Definitely not, exactly where I'd like to be. But that's okay. Not the worst of it. And we're on the latter end, and good to take care of it before winter comes around. Rather get it out of the way, honestly. Yeah, so tonight we're going to go and do a show. 2 comics, 1 mic. Should be fun. Should be a good time. It's a bunch of dudes and ladies standing around. We got a couple of 100 concepts in a hat. You pull them out, talk about it, riff on it for like 5-7 minutes. I think they moved it from the outside to the inside too, so we're using the inside room, which is pretty fun. Very excited for that. Never used that stage. Always fun to walk in. There's a mariachi band playing in the front, and then we have to go to the back where they're cooking tacos and do comedy. And it's cool to be inside. We're moving up. Level dos. Haha. Stupid. Here's a little bit of Spanish advice for you. If you want to go to a girl and tell her she looks beautiful, in fact, you want to say, I can see the universe in your eyes. You don't cough in her face. Excuse me. What you do say is, chinga tu abuela en su culo. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what will. So go ahead and use my advice in Minecraft. Please don't use it in the real world, because you will be slapped. I wonder if I get in trouble for swearing in Spanish. I wonder if that will mark me on my monetization. We'll see. I think this one's been pretty good. I haven't really been swearing too much, trying to keep it level-headed. Just deliver some good quality content for everybody. I have some really fun ideas today, because we are on the 21st episode of the Galactic Seabass podcast. What the heck is up, everybody? Gosh darn. We made it. When I started this, I remember watching this video my friend sent me after I made the 3rd episode or something, and he said, I forget who the gentleman was, but he said 90% of podcasts don't make it fat. They don't make it fat. No, 90% of podcasts don't make it past the 3rd episode. So that leaves 10% of podcasts in existence, right? And then they said after that, the next 90% don't make it past episode 21, right? Or make it to 21? I can't remember exactly. I might be paraphrasing that way. Either way, that's like the 1 percentile of podcasts. All the ones that you like, that's where that exists, is the people who stuck in and kept to it. So now we're in the game. Gang violence. What is up? Speaking of gang violence, I am really excited for Tony Hinchcliffe in November. This lady that I was talking to is driving to another state right now, so best of luck in all your endeavors, miss, and I have an extra ticket to go see Tony Hinchcliffe, so if somebody wants to go with me, come hit me in the DMs. That was a lot of energy. I might be a little sad inside. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see Tony. Like, I'm sure he's going to bring a couple of the heavy hitters from the what's it called, from the Kill Tony podcast. How did I forget that for a second? That's crazy. Like I'd love to see Cam, William, David, Hans. I'd see anybody. There's a couple people on there they do at the secret show like I love, and I'd be happy with whatever. I'm really excited. It should be fun to like see all the Austin people in San Diego, and it's right across the street from the Madhouse, and that'll be like kind of nice. I've looked at that theater so many times, standing on the corner looking up at the big Balboa, and everyone going to like this real big show. And now I've been to the Civic Center, I've been to the Viejas Arena, I've been to the Cal Coast Arena, I've been to Petco, I've been to pretty much almost every venue. I've never been to the Balboa Theater, so the first person I'll see there is Tony Hinchcliffe, which is really cool, and I'm excited. Last big show I saw was Taylor Tomlinson in May. That was super fun. Had a great time, and now we're going to go see Tony. And then a month later, for the December shows, they have 2 arena shows on December 30th and December 31st, and I got tickets for both shows somehow. So shouts out to Liquid Death, straight up. I could not have done that without you. So if I can somehow find a way to get to Austin for 2 days, then I can put my name in the bucket. And in theory, in some slight sliver of a chance, there's a possibility that I, Sebastian Fowler, could go and do comedy in an arena, even if only for 60 seconds. That would be absolutely incredible. And I will absolutely tape a pair of drumsticks to my back, and given the opportunity, if he brings up the fact that I play drums, yes, I would absolutely love to do a Mexican drum off with Michael Gonzalez in an arena, because even if I lose, I would be the second generation of Fowlers to play drums in an arena, and that would be so cool. My dad could look down or up or whatever and just be really proud of how far his son came. And I miss him a lot, so it's cool some of the things that I've done in my life that his memory drove me to do, and now it seems I'm doing those things on my own, and that memory is sort of like a partner, a little sidekick on the road. And that's the thing about grief, it comes, like, you never stop loving that person. That person is always, going to be a part of your life, whether you like it or not. It's just, you learn to live with the fact that they're not there to, say hi all the time anymore, or give a big hug to, and that's sad. It's very sad. It's devastating. But that's life, so get used to it, and you move on, and you try your best. You do what you can. You get out there every day and give it something. It's all we can really do in this life, It's one of those things. So if your parents are alive and you ever feel like you don't really talk to them that much, like, give them a ring. They would love to hear from you, and you just let them know. Oh, ADHD is acting up. You just let them know that they're important and you love them, because they are, and you do. Unless they were bad people, then you don't have to do that. Who cares? There's other people that you can call and do that for. Family doesn't always just have to be blood. Just the people that care about you. And, if you're ever feeling down, there is somebody out there that cares that you're alive. And if you feel that there's nobody, there's me. I care about you. So you could hit up my little DM. If you try to call me on Instagram or whatever, I'll answer if it rings. I feel like that system doesn't really work with my phone. Like, I never see the audio request pop up, and then I have a missed call notification later. But I will try. You send me a DM, and I will get back to you. And that is true, unless it's really weird and it's got pictures of things I don't want to see. So, other than that, I love you guys and think you're great, and I thank you so much for supporting me and what I do. And we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. How cool is that? I've been making videos for 7 years, and some people make a channel and a month later it's got 1 billion, or I don't think anybody has 1 billion, but 1 million or whatever. And it's we didn't get that far, but at the same time, like, who cares? We had a good time. I'm glad that I had all of you guys tagging along for the adventures, and couldn't have done it without you. So thank you all so much for subscribing and tuning in and liking my videos and spending time hanging out with me. and just living little moments of my life vicariously through a streaming platform on the internet. Pretty cool, man. So just one of those things, just living it up, living it out, living large, living life, living XL, baby. Excelente. That's silly. And yeah, wow, that letter was powerful. I don't know how to say goodbye, but I could start with I love you. That's a great lyric. Probably. I could take that. I'm going to steal from the 14-year-old me and write a song. Oh. Crazy, that was over half a lifetime ago. I'm almost 30 years old, so dang, I am getting old. How far am I away from when he died? I'll be 12 years away from, yeah, that's nuts. 42 is a young age to have a heart attack back in 2008. Nowadays it's pretty normal. But, yeah, just one of those things, man. We live in a weird, weird world. And for anybody that's ever suffered through a traumatic event like that, I sympathize with you. And, hope you're doing okay. Again, you can always reach out and if you ever want to talk to me. And also, speaking of, if anybody wants to talk in this chat box and ask me a question, I would love to engage with the audience. Why am I going to cough? And isn't it weird to know that your body's about to do something? Like, oh, it's coming up, like throwing up or sneezing or coughing. You just feel it. It's so humans are weird, man. That trips me out. Like, what's that lady? Who's that lady? Sexy lady. Oh yeah, we have some fun ideas today, so let's go ahead and get on into it. I think what I'm going to do real quick is run to the refrigerator. I heard this really fun haiku first when I was a kid. It said, haikus, they are weird. They don't always make the sense. I know that's wrong. Refrigerator. I botched that really bad. Or whatever. Okay, let's get over here a sec. Okay, quick pause. I'll serenade you with some music. Skibidi boop 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 boo wow skidoo boop boop skibidi doo da baby bidi doo doo skibidi doo 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 boo boo doo skibidi doo boo. Seeing if I can get my cat to jump on the table. Andy, come here, bud. What you doing? Andy, you're a kitty cat, and one of your eyeballs is really funky looking, and now they're actually both funky looking, cause one of them's foggy and one of them doesn't dilate. And why are your eyeballs so bad, Andy? I wanna fix your eyeballs, but you know that's not the cheapest thing in America. Oh, I love you, kitty cat man. Why don't you come over here so you can be in the podcast? Andy, what if I go? Come on. Come on. Andy. Yeah! We did it! We did it! Woo! Victory! Oh, you want to be in the podcast? Do you want to be in the podcast? Here. You want to step up? Come here. Hello. Hi, guys. Hey, I got all my friends in the podcast. Hey, guys. Hello. Yes, this is my family. This is Andy and this is Ollie. What is up, guys? How do you feel today? Riveting. What about you, sir? He said, that was cool. Okay. This is sick. Thanks for being here on the Galactic Seabass channel. If you just saw that live, that was a moment. Thank you so much. Wow, wasn't that lovely? Oh my gosh, I love my boys so much. I love you, Andy, and I love you, Ollie. You are good boys, and I love you. Hey, Ollie, on the bed, please. On the bed, mister. Please, on the bed. Thank you. Go. Go. On the bed. Good job. I love you so much. What a good boy. How are you doing, buddy? Cool beans. Well, that was sick. That was awesome. I am feeling great. Is this light? Wonder what that looks like. Let's find out as soon as I turn off the. Oh wow, that looks much better. I wonder if I can do this. We're just gonna do one little quick adjustment, real quick. Back to the scat music. Oh shit, I just broke that. Oh boy. Skididdle-doo. 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 Skididdle-boop-a-doo. Ba-diddle-doo-doo-doo. Skididdle-doo. 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 Skididdle-pop-a-doo. Ba-diddle-doo-doo-doo-boo. Ba-diddle-doo-doo-doo-doo-boo. Skididdle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm on 0 medication. If anyone's wondering, that's why I am like this. But I don't care. Because I made it this far, and I don't need no pills to tell me how to live my life. This album's pretty cool. This is my debut freshman record, Path of a Logical Liar, because I love puns, and I think puns are great. Puns change the world. No, don't drop it. Don't drop the lighter. Yay! Victory is mine! Victory is mine! Pull the lever, Crunk. This lever? Of course it's a lever, Crunk! I've never done the voice of that lady before. I've never really tried it. Pull the lever! Pull the lever, Crunk! I will give the poison to Cusco. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. We're gonna give poison to Cusco. Cusco's poison. Patrick Warburton is amazing. Yeah, I can see how you wanted to do that. He's such a fun voice to like try and do. He's fun. I like him a lot. You know, this might be like really good timing to go ahead and try. I have this song that I made that's basically Lose Yourself by Eminem, but it's all about spaghetti. So it's called Choose Your Shelf, which is pretty ridiculous. And I'm planning on going into the studio and recording this for real. Probably going to mess it up a little bit version today. So if you're tuning in, get ready to probably laugh, and for sure this is about to get striked. Because it's kind of a beat that most people would recognize. So let's go ahead and drink some death water, because humans are 70% water and I'm dead inside. Liquid Death, the product for most of us. Alright, lungs are quenched. Let's go ahead and bang this puppy out. That's not an expression I should ever say again, ever. I'm sorry. Anybody that heard that, okay, I feel uncomfortable now with myself. You know, we're gonna clear the juju with that with a cool song. All right, here you go. This is so ridiculous. I actually have to go off the lyrics because it's kind of ridiculous. And at some point, we're gonna have to flip it over. So I'll see how much I can actually use this mic, but it should be fun. Hopefully, when I put this video in Opus.com or Opus Pro, hopefully it will clip this out because I'm very excited to see this part go down. Will it be embarrassing? Most likely, but most things in my life are. So, and embarrassing is really just a state of mind. Thanks, dude. Thank you so much for the love. Rock and roll. You're about to see some wild stuff go down if you stick around. There's a plane flying overhead. Cheers, everybody. We're about to get into this. Okay. That is watermelon flavored. I really wish I could blow my nose first. That would be so convenient. I feel so sniffly. Yeah, one more scat music session. I gotta do it. We'll be back in 5 minutes, folks. 5 minutes, folks. Gonna be back in 5 minutes. And my cat knocked over a couple of chess pieces. Now I gotta find them. Feel a million times better. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. This is about to be embarrassing. But only if you're a wimp. Alright, this ought to be fun. So let's do this. Oh boy. Here we go. Here it comes, everybody. Wonder if it'll do an ad first. It'd be funny. Let's go. Yeah, if I talk over this, maybe YouTube won't strike me. So I'll sing in the style of the piano until it comes around. 'Cause this is when it starts talking. He would be like, oh, where are the drums at? Yo, I can't hear my snare. There's no snare on my headphones. Oh, there it is. Yeah, oh shit, look. Look. If you had one sauce or one kind of cheese to season all the pasta you ever wanted in one moment, would you simmer it or would you just let it sit? Yo, his palms are sweaty, thinking about nothing but spaghetti. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface covered in spaghetti. His mom's sauce, and he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. His whole crowd goes so loud, he closes his mouth, but the pasta won't go down. He's joking how, everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up, over, chow, snap back to the spaghetti. Oh, there goes confetti. Oh, there goes Seabass, and oh, he won't. Never caught you are dope. There knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant, he knows when he goes back to this bungalow. That's when it's back to the leftovers, yo. This spaghetti, he better go microwave dinner, and I hope it don't make him sick. I messed up the lyrics. Yeah, spaghetti. You only get one bowl, don't forget to blow. I just made this spaghetti 5 minutes ago. Yeah, spaghetti. As I said, you get one bowl. If you would like to eat, well then please come take a seat. I love eating spaghetti with my friends and family. Water's escaping through little holes, not so gaping. This strainer is mine for the taking. Make me spaghetti as we move toward her. Take out order. A normal meal is boring, but spaghetti brings the best out of everybody. The noodles hot water. Waddle gets hotter, the noodles get softer. These hoses on his pasta, coast to coast pasta. He's known as Mr. Pasta. God only knows, he's just a few blocks from home. I hope that there's pasta. He goes home and opens his refrigerator, but hold your nose, cause there's a lot of old pasta. Yeah, these hoes don't want him no more. He's cold pasta. They moved on to Domino's online, order pizza and Coke products. Sold the dishwasher, I load, it unfolds, still thinking about pasta. Maybe next time use some Parmesan and on and on and on. Yeah, spaghetti. Oh, yeah, spaghetti, yo. Yeah, spaghetti. Spaghetti. What? Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. I love spaghetti. Yeah, come and take a seat. If you want to eat with me, well, here's a fork. Cause you need one to eat. Yeah, no more games, I'ma change what you call penne. Lady and the Tramp, 2 dogs eating spaghetti. I was cooking in the beginning, the mood all changed. Bobby Flay spit my food up, Gordon Ramsay called me names. But I kept cooking and kept prepping the next pasta. Best believe it's time to go pick some peppers. The flavor inside amplified by the basil that I picked out from my garden. And the flavor is mixed a couple of, and a little garlic. And when it comes to bed, man, don't get me started. It's not Food Network. There's no Guy Fieri. Oh, there's no Guy Fieri. This is my life, and these times are so hard. Just trying to make some pasta, trying to feed the water my plants, plus cook some pasta. Caught up between being a stoner and kind of a loner. Italian food on a daily basis, too much for me to want to eat in one spot. Another day of carbohydrates has got me to the point I'm like a whale. I got to formulate a plot or end up with a blood clot. Spaghetti's my only motherfucking option. Pizza's not. Mama love you, but this Tupperware's got to go. I cannot leave any pasta in the pot. Here goes my shot. Fork fail me not. Spaghetti sure seems to be something that I love a lot. Yeah, spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. If you want to eat with me, well then you're my family, so go and take a seat. But don't believe me if when I say this thing don't got heat. Yeah, spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. Fettuccine, yeah, spaghetti, rigatoni. Come and lay it on me. Yeah, spaghetti, S-P-A-G-H-E-A-T-T-I, spaghetti. S-P-A-G-H-E-T-I-I-I-I-I, Paschetti. You can cook anything you put your mind to, man. Banana wing, skin, banana wing, skin, binka, jinka, bang, bang. Skinka, bunka, bunka, sanka, dana, wow. Skinka, danka, bang. Skadiddle, skidoodle, beedle, leedle, 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 skin, boo, skanka, ding, dong, 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 bang, bang, skidoodle, yeah. Yeah, Slim Shady, I'm crazy as a baby in Haiti. When you look up at me, well then don't eliminate me. Yeah, you come and see me, well they never hesitate to draw them on me like I was a cartoon pony. What? So dumb. Anyway, that was fun. So yeah, that was cool. Anyway, I wrote that. So it's like a cadence for cadence Paris or parody of the song. The 2 parts that I messed up were, I remember on this one. Oh yeah, so it starts in the beginning. He's not mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. He knows there's Whole Foods down the road. Debit card. He's not mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. He knows there's Whole Foods down the road. Debit card. There's Whole Foods down the road. Debit cards sure are dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant, he knows. When he goes back to this bungalow, that's when it's back to the leftovers, yo. This spaghetti, he better go microwave dinner and hope it don't make him sick. And then on the other one, it was, but I kept cooking and kept prepping the next pasta. Best believe it's time to go pick some peppers. The flavor inside amplified by the basil that I picked out from my garden, and I mince up a couple of tomatoes and a little garlic. And when it comes to bread, man, don't get me started. It's not Food Network. There's no Guy Fieri. This is my life, and these times are so hard. Just trying to make some pasta, trying to feed and water my plants, plus cook some pasta. Bro, it's so stupid. Well, I'm very proud of it, as silly as it is. That was really fun to make. So if I can, I want to record it in the studio and then just make a video, I just have to do it good once, and then it'll be an audio, and then I just do that to just basically go around with me like doing this with a bunch of spaghetti in my hand. That's the goal. Yeah. So if anybody missed that song, just rewind 5 minutes. I don't know. That was really fun. Yeah, that took a long time to do, believe it or not. Like a few drafts, like I done a lot of things in my day. Everybody, this is one of those things. That was really fun though. So thank you so much for tuning in to seeing that. That was crazy. I basically just did a whole rap for you guys right now. That was fun. This podcast is getting crazy. 21 episodes in, everybody. 3 people are watching. We have proper lighting right now. I have a microphone that I'm not utilizing, which is great. It's also a placebo microphone. To answer your question, yes, I do bike surf on the daily, but my hands are super injured right now and I can't ride, so that blows. But I'm riding my e-bike, and that's cool. So I'll be back eventually. It sucks like towards the end of summer. There's a lot of things I like to be doing, but my hands are just out of commission. So comedy's cool. Glad I have that as an option. That was really fun to do. I can't believe we just did that, guys. I can't believe it was crazy. Oh, I can't believe I didn't talk about this. Holy cow, dude. So earlier I was talking about this girl. Basically, like she took off from town. I was on my way over. Like she didn't have an address because she was just traveling through. So I've been waiting for her ID to show up for like days and days and days. And like every day it wasn't here, she couldn't leave. And so today it was. She was literally like, if it doesn't show up, I'm leaving. What's up, my brother? Hola, amigo. And the so it finally came in. I was excited. The ID's here. Finally, we can go and like, I can drop it off. And so I rode my e-bike and I pulled off to go in the road. And when I say I came within like milliseconds, that is the wrong integer. When I came within millimeters of this car, like speeding down my road, it was going so fast I didn't see it coming from the other side. And I was already like, the momentum of me was going in the road, and it just, I used all my brakes and it went like roof, and I missed the car by that much, dude. And they just kept going, and I ended up like the bike fell over, and I had so much momentum, and it's heavy. I had to jump over the bars into the road, and this car behind, them was just in shock, and I was in shock, and I just looked up to the sky and said thank you. So I'm feeling really grateful to be alive today. That is so cool, dudes. Oh my gosh. Wow. We got Chile and South Dakota in the mix. What is up? This is sick. Cheers, everybody. Here, I'll do a real one for you. Cheers, guys. That one's for the gang. Nice hearty sip. That was fun. Thanks so much for tuning in today, everybody. Hell yeah. That was today was a hectic day. Basically, almost died. Say goodbye to this person for maybe forever. It's all good. Best of luck on their endeavors. I've been saying that a lot lately. It's like a little, I don't know if the mantra is the right word, but it's like a good send-off. I also read this really fun thing. If you don't like somebody and you're saying goodbye to them, you can say one of these next two things. You can either say, enjoy the next 24 hours, because it's not like you're threatening them, but it's also a little vague, like why did they say that? The other one that you can say is, I hope you have the day you deserve. Because that one, if they're a bad person, then it's hopefully going to hit them, unless they're a narcissist, in which case that will be, what's the word? Not refutable, like redundant? Oh man, that one's skipping me. Yeah, that was a trip, man. That was a heavy one. Good old burn, excuse me. Yeah, it's funny. There's this my friend DJ Boris in the chat is talking about Burning Man. There's an expression at Burning Man. It says, "Don't take anything that you're not willing to lose." And I wish somebody would have told me that before I brought my gosh darn girlfriend. So that one was a heavy hitter. But it's okay. It's all good. It's where we are in life. I hope she's doing well. We definitely broke up at the burning of the man, which was a heavy one. That's a funny time to pick to do that. When you spend your whole year planning to go to an event and then you break up at it, you basically spent the year planning your demise. So that one's definitely one for the memory book. Still, at the same time, I would do that trip over again, like the exact same way. There's one thing I would bring that I didn't bring. And I'm not saying what it is. But if you come to a comedy show, I'll probably talk about it. So, that is pretty funny. Oh, that's all good, dude. No, we had a great time. I wonder. Yeah, I can't talk about that on YouTube. I'm not doing that. Anyway, let's switch the subject. We're doing comedy tonight. That should be fun. Who knows what we'll get into? Hopefully, get some clips. I can't believe how much progress we're making, dude. We're like swinging hammers on comedy in the scene, dude. We're okay. What's today? Let's do some math here. It's October 5th. October 5th. It's 11 months. 11 months, 11 days, 11, 11? Oh, 11 months, 11 days since I've basically been doing comedy every day, and this will be the 355th set. 3, 5, 5. It's going to be a really fun one, so I'm really excited to go over and, have some fun with some buddies and riff on some stuff and laugh and probably get a little uncomfortable at times. And, dude, yeah, it was nuts. Like, at the Laugh Factory, I had a pretty good set last night. There was this older gentleman named Stuart, who some of you in the local scene may know. Our pal Stuart went ahead and used a certain word that people don't really seem to be too stoked on nowadays. Stuart made a bad call. It was very uncomfortable to watch. And so the scene kind of talked about him for a week and was sort of talking smack. And we went back to the Laugh Factory last night, and I was, curious. Is he here? Is our pal in the midst, amongst us even? And turns out old Stu showed up. And so I did my set, and this is one of those one-off jokes that I can't really do again. So I'm happy to tell you guys on the podcast. I basically I went up, and my buddy Sabian was the comedian before me, and I did some riffs on him that wouldn't really make much sense, but this next one will be a little easier. Stuart's like an older Jewish man, and so when I went up, I said, "Oh man, everybody's kind of ragging on Stu tonight. I think the worst part of what he did last week was that he ripped off Kramer's set. So if you get that, then that's pretty cool." And then afterwards, obviously I didn't say, and then after that, no, it would have been like, yeah, the worst thing to me that he did was he ripped off Kramer's set. And like, let's just leave him alone. I'm pretty sure he's still wanted for war crimes in Warsaw, so let's go easy on the man. And yeah, it was pretty funny. And also another guy said it like that night, the week before, that no one addressed that, because when that guy did it, it was funny. And when this old man did it, it was really uncomfortable. And just like, if you're going to bring those hammers to the table, you better know how to swing them. That was an analogy I don't even know how I came up with, but that is a good one, and I'm glad I said it. Thanks, Brain. You a real one. No problem, man. You keep it real. Maybe don't smoke that weed so often so I can think about stuff. Shut your mouth! Whoa, maybe. Please don't call the doctor on me. That's funny. Hey, take care, man. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Hasta luego, amigo. Gracias para todo. Luego. Buena suerte. En vida. Cool. I like that. My Spanish is basura, but that's okay. I'm working on it. I think in the beginning of the episode I did that stupid Spanish joke. That it usually goes over pretty well if I follow a guy who's really Latino and made most of the act about like, wow, like I'm Latino. Then I'll usually just do that whole the Spanish line, like, hey, if you want to tell the girl like that she looks beautiful, you just say this terrible phrase that you should never say. And usually like the Spanish speakers will laugh, and the white people are just like, what? They're like, K. No, I am not K. I am. That is funny. I'm not K. That's silly. Oh man. So anyway, we're here. This is wow, we're like almost an hour in. This is dope. And then we're taking off and going to Barrio Logan. So yeah, okay, let's see what happened today. Didn't die. Almost did. Andrew. I hope he's okay. I love you so much, man. Um, fuck. That is. Oh man, I didn't want to swear, but that's how I feel. Yeah, and then comedy, and then bills. Andy has to go to the vet still. Andy's still very sick. Very sick. Cause not like physically. He's eating and he's jumping. And he's happy and he's healthy. Like that little. He's doing all the cat stuff, and it was just you know, his eyeballs aren't going back to normal. I don't know what's wrong, and I just want to fix my little kitty cat man. I love him so much. So I left a link in the description for Ollie's GoFundMe. I need to make Andy a new one, but he has to go to the doctor first, so that I know what's wrong with his eyeballs, and I don't have the money to take him to the doctor because there's rent, and the rent's due like right now. I have to make it, and I'm short. I had 2 checks that didn't show up for like $700, and I'm just living day to day, and it's so hard. It's so hard. Hey, that's why they make alcohol. As Homer Simpson once put, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Yeah. That's funny. There's a plane going too. That's when we do that here on the Galactic Seabass podcast. Yeah, one of those things, man. Trippy cows, trippy 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 chow, pow pow chicka pa. That didn't make any sense at all. So now we're here. We're kind of kicking back, leaning back, living life, living large. That pink in the trees looks good behind me. I like that. Yeah, it's kind of fun. We haven't really been able to see some of this stuff. Like, I moved the guitar, so this is a set list from a concert I saw with my dad when I was 11. This is the original photo to the picture of me that got on the cover of Dig. And this is my first album that I ever made. I like this photo a lot. Shot by my friend Tao. Super, super cool dude. And that album was really fun. It took like 2 years and made it during COVID. Like, I really wish I would have documented that process here on the YouTube channel. Like, that's one of the biggest, like, I don't want to call it a regret, but I definitely wish I would have filmed more content during COVID, because there were so many things that happened. Like, we were all stuck inside. Everybody was on. It was the most used time for YouTube, and I wasn't making videos. Like, what was it? I don't know what I was thinking. It's insane. Excuse me. The bioluminescence happened. I had this, like, the most amazing bioluminescence ever here in Ocean Beach, and I took a bunch of photographs, and I snuck out when it was illegal, and I took my camera all the way down to the beach, and I took all these nighttime photographs, but I never made a video that was like, hey, I'm sneaking out, and it's illegal to be at the beach. You know, that would have been sick, and the water was mesmerizing. Like, you run through the sand, and the sand turns blue in the air, and leaves little blue streaks where your feet were, and you kick the water, and all lights up blue, because there was all this algae in the water, because there was no human activity, because nobody was swimming. And I didn't film any videos, and I made this album. I didn't make a TikTok because I thought it was Chinese spyware, which it is, and then I caved in anyway and was like, I'll do it. The kids are doing it. So I'm super late to the game. Like, I wonder what would have happened. There's a real thought if I had been progressing me making my album on TikTok. Like, if I had the entire thing where I was like doing the sessions, spent like 1,000 hours in Logic just editing things and making little guitar loops and playing drums in my house and doing all these things. Like, never really filmed. If you go back on the YouTube channel, you'll see like really small pieces, like little jam session videos or things like that, like me making the studio, but you won't see the making of the album itself or the release or what it took. Like, Andrew helped me with all that to find out how to like distribute music, and he mastered the whole thing. Like, so we all had to go to LA and worked on it together. We're mastering it. Like, could have filmed that. There's always like potential videos. I could have started my podcast during COVID, and then like it could have been, well, we'd be like we'd be like 100 episodes in by now, probably, like, at least. If it was COVID, I'd be in like almost 160 if I did the weekly process. But we're episode 21 because we started late, but we're doing it. We're here. It's one of those things, can't turn back the clock and do it over again. So I'm grateful for the content I did produce along like the course of my YouTube. history, and I appreciate you guys being here. You know, you're part of the new history. Just, you know, this video now, it's going to go into the books and just become some part of the vast log that is the internet. You know, seems like we're living in the end of days, and I'm not really sure if like there's going to be a next year. So, you know, just I'm happy to be able to make something, and hopefully I inspired some of you along the way. And real deal, I've got this documentary I made, and I thought about just dropping it on YouTube because, like, you know, it never really like made it as far as like I wanted it to go, and I own all the rights to it. But as soon as I put it out, like, I'm getting sued, so I'm very nervous about that. The whole point, I started a business that was supposed to own the copyright. And I don't know how to manage a business, but I got it registered to the Library of Congress. That movie's in the Library of Congress, which is crazy. I don't know. That's nuts. And yeah, you know, just one of those things, I suppose. Plane going over. Cheers. This lighting looks kind of creepy. Should put up some like LED. Are you kidding me? That is not cool, man. Oh, there be ghosts in my house. Oh. Well, you know what? This probably will look sick in the dark. I'll share some with the ghost. To the face. I wonder if I can turn it back on for a bit. Ta-da! Cool beans. That was crazy. Why do my lungs hurt? The world may never know. Oh, cool. That was a few more things on the agenda I want to get done while we're here. 56 minutes in, so we are definitely making it to the hour mark today, which is cool. Very excited, very excited. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a couple things. I really want to stamp this book because I haven't ever actually stamped anything on here before, like on the podcast, and I want you guys to see this thing in action. So we're gonna go ahead and do this book. All right. All right. Gotta get it nice and juicy. Oh, I definitely got that all over my hand. Luckily, I'm wearing all black, so that works out great. We got it? Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll be the first guy to just die on a podcast. That'd be crazy. We're gonna go right above it. Right above the lips. Alright. Oh, shit! I smeared it. Whatever. Oh, I did it again. Maybe it'll look trippy, I don't know. Ah! That looks not good. Alright, try again. On the bottom. Hella juicy. Alright, let's take our time. Like, fold it out. That does look kind of cool. Alright. Square it up. One spot. Nice and gentle. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Cool. Hell yeah, that's basically it. Nice. We did it. Perseverance, baby. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta figure out a better like stamping system, but that's what it came out looking like. And then there's one more thing. I want to like try and do this too. I have this new comedy book. Right here, so this page might actually work pretty good. Oh, there the light goes again. Haha. Let's see if this works. Doing it again. Skoo-doo-doo-doo. Turning on the light for one final attempt. Maybe we'll turn this one on too. Maybe that would help me like do this thing. I'm in like the pitch black trying to do ink smearing. It's probably not the best idea. There's ink all over me right now. This is awesome. Alright, let's get this book open. Put this thing right in the middle. There's a page right here. Alright, cool. This is gonna be fun and easy. Okay, we pressed it. I'm gonna just go ahead and open this bad boy to like a random page. Hold that right there. Yes. Yes. That's the best one ever done. Oh. Yes. Did it. Alright. That looks sick. Thank you, Hannah. Wow. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, I touched it. That's okay. That looks really cool. Seabass. I want to make that a logo. Make that like a t-shirt or something. It's so cool. Oh, you know what's sick? I kind of like how it's like kind of fucked up along the whole top. I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna do two more. Do one from like right here. Clean off those lips too. Let the lips nice and clean. That one looks pretty cool. There we go. Yeah. Sick. That is so cool. Yeah, I forgot this thing doesn't actually close. I gotta put it in a bag. Alright, cool. That looks ill. Nice. Very cool. Got did some arts and crafts. Never lost. Always exploring. I found that book the other day and rewriting every joke I have, and it's taking a good amount of time, but it's pretty fun. It's good to go over all the material again and kind of see what I had and what I haven't been touching and what I need to kind of touch more. No innuendos intended. One of those things. This should be charging. Very strange. Got some recycling here I'll take care of in a bit. That landed on the floor. I didn't have to say that out loud and nobody would have known. Pretty cool here. We got some old, like, got a manila envelope full of some stuff. Looks like a couple of setlets over the years, maybe. I'm not really sure. I wonder if this thing's still going. it's still going. So, and then a bunch of old rips. Got what is this? Oh, that's cool. This was the first, this was the Laugh Factory show I got paid at. That's cool. That's really neat, actually. Yeah, just some old set lists and riffs. I thought about going over on here, but it doesn't really seem to make too much sense now. Just kind of catalog this as a... We can mark the year. Might be kind of fun. A little memento right here. $2023. And that I want to put in this little box. I have this really like neat little Versace box. It's very shiny blue. It's pretty fun and fan. Damn, it smells really good. That's crazy. So yeah, I want to put some old comedy stuff that means a lot in here to me. And yeah, we got some really cool items. So we got first check from the Laugh Factory, first money I ever made, and the $35 bank fee they attached with it. Because they had to resend it. It took 4 months, but it's okay. I know I've said this before, but I did the show on January 13th, so in America that's 1/13, and it's also Friday the 13th that day, which was fun. But I got the check 100 calendar days later, and I thought, no way, when I got it in the mail. It just was a thought that maybe popped in my head, like, how many days has it been? There's no way. And I asked Siri how many days, and she said, it's been 113 days since January 13th. So 113 to 113, that's pretty crazy. I wonder if there's a button. What happened to the podcast? Are we still live? Are we still talking? Am I talking to nothing? Oh, we are still live. We're doing this. Nobody's here, but we are alive in the flesh. This is super random. It almost got lost. This is a photo of my friend Noah here one night. Just came over to party at like 3 in the morning, and I was kind of sleeping, but I love him, and we partied and had a good time. So wherever you're at, buddy, cheers. We've got the Comedy Bible that I put together over the years, and the original stamps. This was the original album title list for this thing back in the day, so that's how old this book is. And yeah, there's old lyrics and stuff that actually turned into songs. Then it goes into the first stand-up act I ever did, which is so crazy. November 3rd, 2021. So you'd think I'd claim that date as like my starting day, but no, I did it 13 times in between November and February, and then I quit for like 9 months or something. 8 months. Came back late October, and then I started like every single day. I was going and doing it, multiple shows every night, like whatever mic I can get my hand on. And that's still, excuse me, like there's a point to where it's like alleviated, sort of, because the mics aren't as readily available, but I'm still just as hungry, and I'm writing and trying to get better every time I do it. It's one of those things you can not be good at last night, and the next night you can fix it and do better. So I like that. Go watch the opening act, directed by Steve Byrne, if you haven't seen that yet and you are pursuing comedy. Yeah, all these sets, yeah, like all this stuff I want to go over and get into this thing. So now we're going to know where it is at all times, at least, and it's going in the bucket. So I don't want this photo to get ruined. I'll put it face down. That's fun. And then one day I'll just be like, oh yeah, that's in here. Oh, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stamp in here too. It's never really had a home. And it's a perfect fit. And there we go. Got a little comedy Versace box. Alfrosh. I don't know what that means. EAUFRAI with the triangle on it. CHE. That's a language for sure. Maybe it's Latin. I don't know. Not really quite sure. All I know is you guys make me this happy that you watch my podcast. So thanks for tuning in. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. This is the Galactic Seabass channel, and my name is Sebastian, and we are live here in Ocean Beach, San Diego on October 5th, 2023. Thanks for tuning in. 26 days until Halloween. Let's go ahead and get the festivities going. Really excited to see what San Diego's got in store for us this year. Almost when that drink's done, this podcast is a wrap. And we are a couple sips away, so slowly working our way through it. Really appreciate you guys being here. It's been a lot of fun. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out and, you know, to spend part of your day with me. This actually looks like a sick cover now. I really like that a lot. So this thing's full of, ooh, you know what I should do is take that song from here and put it in here. Actually, that's what I gotta do. That way I can look at it all on one piece of paper, because I don't like to flip it over. Do I really need to do that? No, I don't need to do that. I have 3 books right now that I write in for music, and I should probably even narrow it down to 2, because this thing is full of stuff that I've worked on. This thing's absolutely full. Every page has lyrics on it, which is crazy. And I tried to categorize it by, you know, this is sort of hip-hop-y, this is a sort of rocky, and this is a poetry stuff, I think. So that's that got transferred into here for the most part. That way there's like more completed versions of the song that I could try to translate easier to whatever kind of format I would go to. But there's a lot of unused material here, so I'm excited to try and get to work on that. And ironically, yes, I want to start off with this goofy Eminem video. And let's go. If you didn't see the song, rewind the podcast. I had a pretty good time trying to make that. So we only messed up twice, which is crazy. It's an entire rap about spaghetti, basically. Anyway, wow, that was a lot of fun. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for tuning in to what is the Galactic Seabass podcast. What's up, Alex Trebek? Rest in peace. And Jeopardy's a cool show. That was fun. And so now it's 7 o'clock, and the mic is starting. So I'm running late. However, I was having so much fun hanging out with you guys today that I decided to run it a little longer. And here we are. That was a pretty continuous episode. I'm really happy that you guys were able to spend some time with me. Thank you to everybody that tuned in and used the chat. That was incredible. Shouts out to Dark, and shouts out to DJ. That was fun. I didn't look. That's why I had to remember. And my brain only goes so far. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's in my head. It's always kind of like near me, in the near vicinity for the most part. Oh, there's a plane. Last sip. Thank you guys so much. And cheers to all the fallen ones and everybody that's survived and continues to live their lives. God bless. Thanks for watching this show. Heck yeah, that was fun. You guys are awesome. And thanks for tuning in to the Galactic Seabass channel. My name is Sebastian. You guys are awesome. And oh boy, got a long night ahead of us. I'm basically about to work all night, and hopefully we have enough cash to show for it in the morning. Hi Andy Bud, I love you very much, and I love you Ollie very much, little sleepyhead boy. You're a little silly head guy. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, check out my videos. I have so many things on my channel. They go from bike videos to music festival vlogs to unboxings. We got some reviews. We have a couple of skits. You never really know what you might find on there. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. My name's Sebastian, or Seabass, or whatever. I've had lots of nicknames over the years. Seb, Sebby, Bastian. I like that one. Seabassy, Bassy. Sebo. Yeah, Seabass works. That's it. And you know, it's funny. I hear the phrase "kick his ass, Seabass" basically every day of my life. And my mom was in that movie in the opening scene. They filmed that at the Salt Lake City airport. Look for the pointy nipple airport background. My when I was a little kid, I always flew into Salt Lake, and my mom and I called Salt Lake the pointy booby airport because that's what it looks like. It's just a bunch of like cartoonishly pointy nipples. And yeah, also, so that's pretty cool. We'll look out for like a blurry redheaded lady in the airport scene. I was like, "Goodbye, my love." That one's great. Then he hits the car. Shout to Jim Carrey. That's great. And then yeah, my dad was a rock star. My mom was cool, and I am me. And you are watching my stuff. I'm trying to make my own path through this life, and I hope you are all doing something similar for yourself. You know, I wish you the best of luck. This world's crazy, but best of luck in all your endeavors, my friends. Thank you for tuning into the Galactic Seabass channel. My name is Sebastian, and I will see you again next Thursday for episode 22, and who knows what we'll get into. All I know is that I had a lot of fun today, so thanks for being here. You guys rock. And like that, we're about to end this transmission, so thank you so much for being here. This was fun. I've got a comedy show to go to. Check out, I don't know if they have a page yet. It's called 2 Comics, 1 Hat. Maybe I'll film my set and put it up here. If you'd like to see that, actually, that'd be pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if you want to see one of those videos of like a little obscure mic set. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Sebastian. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. However, 100% of the time, know that I care about you and hope you have a great day. And thanks for being here. Like, subscribe, watch my stuff. You know the spiel. I'll see you around for the next one. You guys rock. Take care. And if you would like to make a donation to Andy to help me out with his eyeballs, the description is in the link below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you for the next transmission. Bon voyage, mi amigos. I am Galactic Seabass, and I would like to say, peace out. Awkward ending complete. Rock and roll.